It's 5 a.m. So let's head to high school.
Hey, you don't see me driving here?
Well, that way it is easier to head to school.
Alright, dog.
Hey, that's what Rocket. Okay, so Rocket. Here we are.
I'm good. My friend Bean gave me a ride most of the way home on her boat.
Boat? You mean?
Hey, yeah, human here.
What is that? A foot boat? Oh, I remember you. You're Zog's daughter. She's okay for a drowner.
You must have been pretty desperate to take a ride from a human.
That's enough, Rhonda. My eldest daughter has come home. Let us celebrate her return and jubilantly proclaim, "We told you so."
We told you so, we told you so, we told you so.
You failed as an actress and as a daughter, but you come back to Mermaid Island to resume the role you were born to play.
Princess Laura! Woo!
How come you never told me you're a princess too?
You go around broadcasting it?
No, of course not. But I don't know what broadcasting is.
Gee, Bean, you must really like mermaids. I mean, first Saphira, now Mora.
What are you talking about?
Oh, so I guess Bean didn't tell you about her late-night earlobe nibbling escapade?
Whoa, there's no slobber in a good lobing, okay? You know what, Rhonda? I don't care what Bean did in the past, okay? So stop trying to start trouble. Come on, Bean. I want to show you an amazing place you haven't been before.
Is it another beach?
Yeah. I used to come here when I wanted to get away and forget everything. You guys really need a swim-up bar. I made something for you.
You have pockets in your fins?
It's called a gift bladder for carrying small tokens and stuff. Here. A little gold sea star.
It's like that big bright dot in the constellation. Her heart.
I'm not gonna ask where you pulled that from. Just listen, okay? And don't judge me. I don't have any walrus accompaniment, so. They say that you're a drowner, and we're parted by the sea. But I can keep you floating if you just hold on to me. I'll keep you safe, I'm on your team. And when it feels like just a dream, believe it's true. 'Cause I do. And someday if there's a war on some not so distant shore and lines are drawn, never gone, the star's your guide, and I am always on your side. What'd you think?
Tried to get help, but nobody wanted to. How about a hand here, Bean? Bean?
Sorry. I just had the craziest dream.
Well, it's great you got some rest, because I need your help. Okay, Missy. Bye.
Sorry, Elfo.
It's okay, Bean. There are plenty of other fish in the sea.
But none like her.
I would say it's good to be back, but I can't shake the feeling that life is meaningless and I'm gonna die alone.
I'm cold and I hate everything, and this gravel really hurts, but it's exactly how I feel inside, so it makes sense.
Those were my pet squirrel's last words before he died. He was a talking squirrel. He got run over by a wheelbarrow. Those were his only words.
You're lost, you deadbeat! See you in church!
Oh, hey, deadbeats! Oh, you two look like you need a drink. I say that to all my customers, but this time I mean it.
No, thanks. That's just gonna make me sadder, and then happier, and then sadder.
Me and Bean both had our hearts broken. She fell in love with a mermaid, but might have just been in her head.
And Elfo fell for a gal who was just ahead. Obviously, we're not fixated on traditional body norms.
Wow, you two are really hurt, huh? Nice! I don't want to miss this.
Halt! Why goes there?
Not why, you idiot. Who? Besides, you know who it is. It's Bean.
Bean's an idiot?
No, you are. That's who.
I'm who goes there?
No! Who goes there. And now they're gone.
Good to know the kingdom is still in safe hands.
Sire, would you like to do something about the people in the streets who are dying of starvation?
My god is fancy. Look at his little crown.
Speaking of starvation, I'm in the mood for several shish kebabs and some, babaganoosh.
Announcing the unexpected return of Princess Tiabini! Warning! She appears to be in a bit of a mood! Ow! Beanie, you're back! How was the health spa?
What? I had to tell poor Soggy you Silver somewhere safe because he is losing his mind.
Did you get jazzed? I did.
I think he's getting worse. Quiet! That's enough! Every time Zog honks, he takes one step closer to total insanity. Oh no, he's just gone from nuts to screwy. I have been looking after him for weeks, and now it's your turn. Oh, I need nap.
I've got a lot to do now. Like, go to my room and cry in the fetal position. My pillow's not gonna sob into itself. I deserve that.
This could ruin everything. You must inform the secret society of Tiabini's return.
Indeed, the time to act is now. Wink, wink.
Don't say wink, wink. Just wink.
Oh, sorry. Wink.
Finally, all alone.
Oh, hello, Princess. Auntie, I missed you, Mum. I've thought about you every single day since you've been gone. Waiting right here.
I'm gonna be honest and admit that I completely forgot about you until this very second. Let's catch up later, though.
Rightio. Come along, children. You do what you do, yeah? I was conceived in this bed.
Hello again. Oh my God, Una, you're relentless. Thank you. Leave me alone, okay? I just need time to forget about the greatest thing that ever maybe didn't happen to me. You can bother me again when I grow a new heart. You look confused because you're a lizard and you grow stuff back all the time, but that's not something I can actually do.
I know it's hard to believe, but I was once in love. Real love. When it came to an end, I wanted to die.
Yeah, samesies.
I dropped down for stepmother crazy daughter talk, okay? Being death is not a good option. I had to move on with my life. I got over my love by getting under your bed.
Ew.
Oh, don't play dainty with me. We don't have time for you to wallow.
Wallowing is underrated. People no longer expect things from you, and you get to stop showering. I'm stuck with this sad, empty feeling of heartbreak without ever getting the fun relationship art. Full disclosure, it did get pretty hot, though. I mean, if it really happened, we were on this beach, and, it was so hot that I didn't even care about the sand, if you know what I mean.
Ah, yes, like sea turtle.
No, not like sea turtle.
Like sand crab?
You know what? It doesn't really matter, Una, okay? Just forget it.
Sweetie, you're young and beautiful and sandy. Someday, the right man or woman or creature will mate with you. Then you must eat them. Until then, you mustn't run from reality. And things like booze will not help.
Then what will?
Drugs.
I don't feel any.
Oh, there it is. Now, as you scream, until then,
I'm stuck with this sad, empty feeling of heartbreak without ever getting the fun relationship art. Full disclosure, it did get pretty hot, though. If it really happened, we were on this beach, and, it was so hot, I didn't even care about the sand, if you know what I mean.
Ah, yes, like sea turtle.
No, not like sea turtle.
Like sand crab?
You know what? It doesn't really matter, okay? Just forget it.
Sweetie, you're young and beautiful and sad. Ah, yes, like.
For fuck's sake, stop us from putting back fucking stupid
Not something I
phone.
can actually do.
I know it's hard to believe, but I was once in love. Real love. When it came to an end, I wanted to die.
Yeah, samesies.
I dropped down for stepmother crazy daughter talk, okay? Being death is not a good option. I had to move on with my life. I got over my love by getting under your bed.
Ew.
Oh, don't play dainty with me. We don't have time for you to wallow.
Wallowing is underrated. People no longer expect things from you, and you
by getting under your bed.
and admit that I completely forgot about you until this very second. Let's catch up later, though.
Rightio. Come along, children. You do what you do, yeah? I was conceived in this bed.
I just need time to forget about the greatest thing that ever maybe didn't happen to me. You can bother me again when I grow a new heart. You look confused because you're a lizard and you grow stuff back all the time, but that's not something I can actually do.
I know it's hard to believe, but I was once in love. Real love. When it came to an end, I wanted to die.
Yeah, same case.
I dropped down for stepmother crazy daughter talk, okay? Bean, death is not a good option. I had to move on with my life. I got over my love by getting under your dad.
Ew.
Oh, don't play dainty with me. We don't have time for you to wallow.
Wallowing is underrated. People no longer expect things from you, and you get to stop showering. I'm stuck with this sad, empty feeling of heartbreak without ever getting the fun relationship art. Full disclosure, it did get pretty hot though, if it really happened. We were on this beach, and it was so hot that I didn't even care about the sand, if you know what I mean.
Ah, yes, like sea turtle.
No, not like sea turtle.
Like sandcrab?
You know what? It doesn't really matter, Una, okay? Just forget it.
Sweetie, you're young and beautiful and sandy. Someday, the right man or woman or creature will mate with you. Then you must eat them. Until then, you mustn't run from reality. And things like booze will not help.
Then what will?
Drugs.
I don't feel anything.
Oh, there it is. Now, as you scream, think about key moments in your life. Drugs. By getting under your dad.
Ew.
Oh, don't play dainty with me. We don't have time for you to wallow.
Wallowing is underrated. People no longer expect things from you, and you get to stop showering. I'm stuck with this sad, empty feeling of heartbreak without ever getting the fun relationship art. Full disclosure, it did get pretty hot though. If it really happened. We were on this beach, and it was so hot that I didn't even care about the sand, if you know what I mean.
Ah, yes, like sea turtle.
No, Una, not like sea
What's
turtle.
well
Like
for join?
sandcrab?
You know what? It doesn't really matter, Una, okay? Just forget it.
Sweetie, you're young and beautiful and sandy. Someday, the right man or woman or creature will mate with you. Then you must eat them. Until then, you mustn't run from reality. And things like booze will not help.
Then what will?
Drugs.
I don't feel anything.
Oh, there it is. Now, as you scream, think about key moments in your life and see them in new light.
Huh.
Whoa, I am seeing my life flash before my eyes. Am I dying?
No, it's effect of drugs. Unless you took too much drugs, in which case you are dying.
Dying. I'm gonna go with it. Because I let my friend Elfo die. And where do you go when you die? I mean, Elfo went to heaven, but I ended up going to hell to rescue him because I would rescue him anywhere because we gotta get the band back together. But guess what? We never even got back together, and we all talk about it, and it's never gonna happen. But you know what? I'm still a good friend because I went to hell for him, and I got him. Maybe that's my purpose. I mean, to go to hell for people. I mean, what else is going to hell? What else can I go to hell for? Dreamland. Oh my god, I need to be a friend to Dreamland.
It's good realization.
My whole life has been a lie. I mean, the mother I trusted turned out to be evil, and the stepmother I thought was evil turned out to be harmless.
Oh, yes, evil stepmother trope is very problematic.
I've been through a lot. I mean, I've been in 2 loveless weddings. One where the guy accidentally got killed. Not my fault. Maybe a little bit. Whatever. The second one that got turned into a pig. But again, not my fault. Maybe a little bit. Whatever. I had a love-filled fantasy hallucination with a mermaid, and I still have a sweet pint-sized stalker who I love, sure. But, I'm not in love with, and there's a difference, you know? People say that they have personal demons, but I actually have one that was sent to destroy my life. I mean, we're all at odds, but oh my god, we form a trio, just like the drug said.
What the hell is drugs?
Yeah, no amount of drugs in the world can explain them, but now I don't know what's real and what's a dream. That's what Lucy once said, but he was high, so he discounted it. But now I think it means something. All I really know is that I need to focus on things that I can fix. Like how bad I smell. Oh my god, I want to shower again. That means I've regained the will to live. I have to start believing in myself now because I'm a savior, and saviors save people from things like scary robots.
Okay, so robots are basically tiny suits of armor without anyone inside of them that roll around on squeaky little wheels and try to kill you. But they're super easy to tip over. And Sealand also has one of my boots. Someday I will get that boot back. As God is my witness, I will get it back. But the absolute most insane thing of all, there is this giant wall of sandwiches.
Okay, that's quite enough, Tiabini. You must remember that women, or womenish variants, are not allowed at these council meetings.
But gender is a construct. You guys have to listen. Steamland, an entire country, is out to get us. They want our magic, but we don't have any magic. We don't even have reggae. But please, you gotta believe me.
All we believe is that you just spewed a bunch of nonsense. You, Scrivener, strike everything Princess Tiabini just said from the record.
All 37 minutes, sir. Cutting from, quote, "Whoa, dude, these drugs are really kicking in. Oh, wow, I can't feel my face. Do I still have a face? You know what I feel like doing right now? I really want to stab that stuck-up Scrivener in the eye with a fork."
Ah!
And you too. Scoot!
What, they think I'm gonna go back to my bedroom and cry? I'll show them. Una, how do we show them? Classic.
Hey, Snarla, can I ask you something? Did I ever tell you about the big skillet?
Yeah, shut up about the skillet, Derek. Yikes. Oh boy. Thank God this is just a hallucination.
She's clearly a threat, and she might be onto us.
Do you think she knows about the Royal Curse, or the Secret Society, or the much more inconsequential return of Straggler and Bolt?
Doubtful. She's usually in too much of an alcoholic haze to really notice.
Man, I feel sorry for whoever they're talking about.
But we must do something about the king. It is inconvenient that Zog is still alive.
Judging from the blood sample I took, he should be dead 10 times over. I use the term blood loosely. It's really more of a sauce.
He's the last member left in the family lineage before the curse is finally lifted.
In the alphabet, there's no letter after Z. At least not that I know of.
We should hasten his demise, just as we did with his brother.
Indeed, but I fear Zog is not as easy a target as Yogg. But he is a bigger target, Oh no! How you been?
We must gather again to set our plan in motion with the aid of the secret society. It begins and ends at our meeting at the next full moon.
Will there be an orgy?
Yes. Do not bring Turbish.
Who is it?
It's Bean. Let me in. I need your help.
Oh, yeah, just a minute.
I don't have all night. You can do what I think you're doing later.
Please, come in. Care for a bowl of cereal?
Oh, cool. I see you kept all my doll furniture.
I also kept the accessories.
That's my old toothbrush. But listen, there are people inside and outside this castle who want my dad dead, and the kingdom is totally unprotected. Remember the trunk said we're the saviors?
I pretty much just remember what Trixie told me.
I never ask you for little favors, but I need you and Lucy to raise an army immediately. Think you can get people to enlist?
Get people to do something they don't want to do? That's my specialty.
Elvo, you're doing this too.
I don't want to, but okay.
Psst. Una, wake up. I have something to ask you.
Oh, now what?
First of all, do you have any more drugs?
No, Greedy. You took 4 times the amount I did, so there is nothing left.
Second, I learned more about Oddball's conspiracy, and while some of the plot seems like they're thinking of it on the fly, there's obviously something deeper they've planned all along.
Shh, it's no place to discuss. We must not risk waking your father. Remember, he cannot handle any sort of surprise whatsoever. So, what did you hear?
You know, just that there's some curse on our family secret society is responsible for killing my Uncle Yog. Oh, and I forgot to mention that they want to take my dad out now, too.
The dear love of my life. They will pay.
I'm sorry, I'm not following.
Before Zog, I was in love with Yog.
Hold on, the guy you were talking about before was my uncle? Wow, you really have a type, huh?
It's true. Zog reminded me of Yog. Unfortunately, Zog had all of Yog's bad qualities and none of his good ones.
Yeah, I can see that. So what do we do now?
Well, good news is you are clearly over your heartbreak. Bad news is this is very bad news.
Let's murder everyone in that stupid secret society right this second.
No, it's not best tactic. We must shadow the Shadow Organization so that we can learn their plan.
Wow, Una, you're so wise.
Well, I get enlightenment from my weed. My one regret is that I didn't start taking drugs at younger age.
Calling all Alkies. Join the dream.
Guess what? Head home. Head to bed. Wake up in the morning for school. Move the fuck out of my way, you dickhead! And yes, my plate says 666. Unlock this car. Let's head out for school.
Land Army, the noblest way to abandon your family for long stretches of time.
Line up, losers! Do you like travel, exercise, fascism, beating your comrades with a bar of soap in a sock, and murder with no consequences?
Old man Touchy reporting for duty.
Save it for the battlefield.
do all the knives?
The rats, like, swiped them?
We've barely time to put this affair in motion, and without every necessary element, our plan is doomed. We'll split up to most efficiently gather the remaining items.
Like when we're at kicking. Wink, wink. I mean, wink.
And we will split up and follow them.
These two are numb and number. Causes paralysis so you can tell people off before their demise. And who can resist the sweet allure of poison cake? Of course, you'll have to wait for your victim's birthday, and they'll have to be named Gordon as well.
Oh, I don't have that sort of time.
Well, I do have the world's deadliest scorpion. Bill? Bill?
Huh?
Bill?
Welcome to Dirk's. I'm Henry.
Hello, Henry. I am Otto. I am looking for an array of stabbing instruments.
You don't gotta whisper, my man. You want a dozen of our sharpest dirks to murder some people with? Well, coming right up. Move it, you dirty maggots and Mertz's mom! You're the most pathetic scum I have ever had the misfortune of laying eyes on, and I spend most of my days staring at Elfo.
Hi, I'm Corporal Alpha.
What do you call those, boy?
Pull-ups, sir.
I've seen better pull-ups on a baby. Are you jazzing me? Seriously, are you freaking jazzing me?
And they said this was don't jazz, don't tell.
Una, stop hibernating. I tailed Otto up and down and all over the place, and I figured it all out. The secret society is gonna kill Zog. Come on, let's go slit their fat, dumb necks right now.
Oh, love the homicidal impulse, but no. Only thing we must do now is wait for them to come to us.
But I only like gratification when it's instant. Full moon.
Crazy girl. Soggy, don't go nowhere. I'll be back.
Okay, a nice day here. I gotta pee. I really gotta pee.
Hey, stay off the WH this weekend, okay?
Boss,
What's it?
look into my eye, Your Majesty.
The creepy.
Prize to knots of corn loin, yes. Top syrup.
Chicken.
Whole chickens.
Trying to make it jerk. Trying to make a jerk out of me.
Repeat after me. At midnight, I must go to the basement and enter the green door.
At midnight, I must go. Arnold, is that you? Don't make me look at your eye no more.
Oh, this ain't good. I can't leave you here.
Is it time for pork rump?
I hide you good, Soggy.
There's gonna be meatballs.
Stop talking about meat.
What about yummy little cocktail wieners?
Trixie, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be burrowing or giving me the space we talked about?
It's the full moon, silly.
You're
dogs climb to the surface for our religion. And for fun. It's so cool you're in the army now. I love an elf who conforms. Aren't you gonna show me in?
What the hell? I'm having that dream with them pickled babies again. Oh God, they're getting uglier.
This is killing the mood, Alpho.
I hear it here. Why are you trying to kill me? Why is it so dark?
Ooh, the last one I know, because it's nighttime.
Oh God, my ass is stuck.
The wildest sex of your life will have to wait.
What is what of my what?
Let's go.
Tell that to stop following me. It's almost midnight, and I'm getting hungry. It's midnight.
You're late, Trixie. Were you with that possum again?
Don't spoil it, Craig.
Let the ceremony begin. Enter the circle. Today, folks, come on. Pants down. Moons up.
Pants down, Alpho. Oh, I'll do it.
Good, good.
Okay, make it through tonight, and you make it through basic training. Now down on your bellies, you worthless worms!
Calling me a worm offends my ill heritage.
Quit dithering and start slithering!
What's that noise?
All of you that by the time I finish this sentence, there will be no backing out. Now, we have all waited a long time for this. Are the new members ready to carry out the task?
The task?
That's what I said. The moment has finally come for all to be revealed. In 3, 2, 1. Keepers of the secret, what is the greatest sin?
Modesty! Modesty! Modesty!
Modesty. God damn it. Oh, newbies. We're waiting. All right, drop your knives. At the sound of the maracas, let the orgy begin.
Oh my God. They're not gonna kill my dad, are they?
It's no murder company. Just a pressing sex club.
Now, Soserio, fling open the green door. Come right in, Your Majesty, and feast your eyes.
Bean! Fuller!
Oh, we did it, Artie. Zog is 100% scientifically, medically bonkers. Naked Bean and Una with a crowning touch.
Perhaps we should say the decrowning touch. Now nothing stands in the way of our grand secret scheme.
Soggy! Dad! Dad! Soggy!
Oh, good. He crazied himself to sleep.
Someone better guard him all night.
Herbish will do it.
Huh?
Curse rain, now someone's a-knocking. 'Tis far too much excitement for folk like us.
See who it is. Tell them we're not worthy.
'Tis a monster.
Well, come in, come in.
Have a bowl of flavorless mush.
We're sorry for screaming.
Not the stool!
Oh, God, Una, you scared me.
Yeah, a lot.
Ah, Turbish! You scared me!
Yes, I get that a lot.
I'm still recovering from last night's old-timer sex party.
There was a lot of drumming and dangling.
You missed the exciting saber dance accident.
That really happened, right? Everybody nude? Including me? Including you? Oh god, including you, Turbish?
Fun times.
Get out of here! Dad saw it all. We drove him crazy. I felt even more naked than I was.
It's no shame. You have nice butt cheeks.
Stop!
And are lucky you did not inherit the red, bushy hair from your father.
She's right, you know.
Turbish, spray him! Yeah, Dreamland is in trouble. I mean, we've got to do something. Turbish! I hear you breathing.
Okay, I'll stop. Oh, it's too hard.
Get out of here.
I go bye now. Bye.
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 Hey, listen. Oh, good, he's honking. I mean, that's better than screaming.
Quietly announcing the arrival of Pirate Queen Una and Princess Tiabini, so as not to upset the king's delicate disposition.
What's that?
I said it's your slinky ex-wife Una and troubled daughter Bean!
Oh, poor Zog. You are tied up like giant sweaty rope roast.
Maybe some tater tots and a side of green beans.
Oh my god, can you at least show my dad some dignity? I mean, he's our king.
Yes, of course, Princess. You will treat Zog with our utmost respect.
Until it's no longer necessary.
What did you mean by that?
Nothing at all. That you have to worry about.
What did you mean by that?
Please, Tiabini, you can trust us. We.
Hey, Una, who do you think I should punch first?
Care for me. What Dreamland needs right now is steady hand.
Oh, and a new army.
What?
Elfo scared off all the new recruits last night with his moonlight slapping on the bum.
You saw that?
Oh yeah, we all saw it, Elfo. And we'll never unsee it.
We only have 12 arrows left.
We keep aiming at seagulls and missing.
Turbish!
Bean, I take care of crazy Zoggy. You take care of crazy Kingdom. It's going to be okay. No more honking, no. Honks go away. Bye-bye honking. No more honking. Now everyone tiptoe out. Quiet as dead mouse.
Alright, you simple country folks. Tell me exactly what happened with the monster.
It trampled my car with its humongous feet.
It tossed Granny into the next kingdom.
It rampaged through my pantry and devoured everything. Oh my, the smell. It stole my butter.
Hey, psst, Bean, don't you think it's kind of weird the monster ate everything in sight but didn't touch these succulent pigs?
Maybe it's a kosher monster?
Merkimer, did you see a monster around here?
Sorry, I tend not to notice things that aren't me.
What do we do, Detective Tiabini?
I don't know yet.
Then we'll handle this ourselves.
Gouge its eyes out, one at a time.
Oh my, what fun!
Elfo, Lucy, stop!
I wish I could, but my feet are going this way. Sorry, Bean.
The masses have spoken.
No, violence never solves anything.
Except for the one time it solved all that stuff.
But that was once. Why are you still here? The mob went that way.
All right.
What's your name? Sambuca?
No, Sam Buka. First name Sam, last name Buka.
Hold on. Are you married to Denise?
Yeah.
Buka?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
What?
Well, I don't want to get into it, but down at the pub, she was stealing mugs.
Yeah, well, that's how we get mugs.
You can just steal mugs from an established place?
Oh, when you don't.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Look,
Don't steal mugs.
if I need a mug, I'll go and use it at the bar. You know what, just go home to Denise. I'm sure you guys can,
Drink from mugs.
yeah, that you stole.
Not really. Yeah. Okay, fine.
Let's have
Okay,
another
fine.
joint.
I've gotta go.
Well, yeah, you should go.
Tell Denise you said.
No, please do not tell her anything about me.
Well, she has to know.
Don't you have a mob to join?
Yeah, maybe I do. Chow.
What?
I'm gonna go eat some chow. I'm hungry. Some detective you off.
Let's head home and head to bed, are we? Okay, let's head to bed.